Hey folks out there, it's your boy J Real, and as usual, I'm trying to keep it a buck. Today's topic is going to be about the scam of insurance. I'm a trucker. Insurance is high for trucks. You gotta have $1 million worth of cargo, yada yada yada. Okay? I started off, my insurance was about $1,100, which I thought was high, but maybe it's because I still owe a little bit of money on my rig, so maybe that's why. But everybody else I know, their insurance is cheap. So anyway, during the first year, I've been in business, this is my 4th year. During the first year of trucking, where everything was new on my truck, I get pulled over in the scales, and I have they find a hairline crack on one of my brake shoes. It's about 1/8 of an inch, and that's very small. I'm talking about just a little bit more than 2 or 3 dots, right? Maybe a rock got in there and it cracked it. I don't know. You pick up all kinds of stuff on the road. But they red tagged me at the scale saying I could go no further until I get this fixed. Mechanic comes out, he looks at it, he said, "This is bullshit." He said, "These brake shoes are brand new. This hairline crack won't affect anything. It's just a chip." Anyway, long story short, he ended up changing the brakes, cost me $1,000 on the spot. They let me go on about my business. Unbeknownst to me, that type of activity at the scales goes against a trucker as a safety violation, right? Where the brakes were, I couldn't even really see that crack. I would have had to get all up in there, all up under some things to really see that. But it wasn't, they wasn't out of adjustment or nothing like that, squealing, none of that. So, yeah, the highway patrol had to really go fishing to find that. And that bastard found it, so it is what it is. These are the Cordelia scales over here up by Fairfield in California. So, that goes against you as a violation. So during that same year, I get stopped in the scales again. Something was out of date, showing out of date in their computer. I want to say it was my IFTA or something like that, which I had. No, it wasn't the IFTA because they give you stickers for that. It was something else, just some paperwork that you have to do, filing every year, like a UCR, whatever the hell that is, another tax to keep truckers broke. But anyway, I had paid it the day before the deadline, and it just hadn't hit the computer yet. So they pulled me in for that and said that was out of date. And guess what? That also goes against you as a safety violation, which your insurance company picks up, and then they rate you the numbers. I believe the higher the number, the more risk you are, right? Mind you, I've been driving 25 years. I've been in business for myself, so this is my 4th year, and I don't have no tickets and no accidents. I've been driving professionally 25 years. Everything is up to date. My truck is a decent truck. Never mind that though, because the insurance company picks those small violations up as safety violations. I get my renewal in the mail for insurance. Now they want $1,400. $1,400 a month. Ridiculous, right? Truckers don't make a lot of money like people saying. Some of them might do pretty good. But in California, everything is so high, it's a struggle, believe you me. So, $1,400. I'm arguing with my insurance agent, I'm insured through Progressive. My house, not my house, but my cars and my rig, my business. I've been with them for years with my cars, and now the 4 years with the truck. So they're like, I'm asking them, why is it up so much? They say call the FMCSA and they'll tell you what those violations are. I'm already knowing in my mind what they are, because I haven't had any interactions with the police, the highway patrol, no problems, right? So I call FMCSA, They say you don't have any violation. Your point system, your record looks good. I called back to my insurance agent the next day, and I said, man, they don't have no record of no violations. And if they did, it would have dropped off in 2 years. And we're going on 4 years since those minor little incidents happened, right? Well, guess what? Progressive keeps all of that. They don't never let nothing drop off, and they keep a point system of their own and jack your price up every year because of the violations. Mind you, these violations are going on 4 years old. Tickets drop off on your DMV record and other things and infractions and all of that. They drop off after 2 years. Why is the insurance scam company of Progressive, and all of them are the same, they all scam. It's all bullshit. And they are only set out to hurt you and hurt your pocket. Now I see why other people be scamming the insurance companies, because you'll spend a lifetime of money. I'm spending $14,000 a year, almost $14,000 a year on one vehicle, and I haven't had any problems like that to where I needed to use the insurance company. So I see why people scam them now and scratch their cars up and report them stolen so that they can get their money back. I understand it now, right? So, not saying that I'm going to do that or it's the right thing to do, but what I'm saying to you all is we're being scammed. We're being ripped off. We're being had bamboozled by these insurance companies. So, by them holding that against me, I call around because I'm going to get quotes. Because I'm tired. I called one person so far. I'm going to call some more. They want more money than that because that shows up in all insurance companies' rate charts. But the lady did tell me that other companies would not hold that against me. I guess she was wrong. This happened almost 3 years ago. Why am I being? It's almost like a person that goes to jail and he does his time for his crime, and then you come home. Now you got parole and all the probation and all these different entities coming at you, further damaging your character and keeping you and holding you back from progressing in life. So that's what this is like. A parole officer still hanging over my head with some minor infractions that weren't even nothing to do with safety. They're holding it over my head and raising my premium up year after year from the first year mishap. How does this make sense? Can anybody enlighten me on how this makes sense? I don't know. Maybe I want to know if other people are going through this same thing. Got to be something we can do about this. Maybe we just all need to start talking about it more, and somewhere we can go put our voices, let our voices be heard. Maybe we can make some change. I want to start making a little more content about things. Start picking subjects, not only in the trucking industry, but in the I deal with hot rides also, and I like old school cars, motorcycles. Just a lifestyle period. I'm going to start making more content talking about that. If you like the things that I'm saying, hit the like button, please. Maybe even drop a comment and subscribe. I could use you all. Let's talk about it, folks. All right?